It's hard to fall asleep.
I really do solo. Yeah.
If there are little things still kicking around.
But I'm really close to what comes to practice.
I just wanna make something clear. I am like no other motherfucker here. Well, I guess I'm kinda like Clyde Stubblefield. How I ride the rhythm, now I'm feeling like 100 mil. Meet me at the halfway. I used to use your CD as my ashtray. I'm Paulo now, but I used to be a P, followed by the first 3 letters of my last name. Born last place, but I broke the mold. My tortured soul, blood soaked from the wars of old. I'm the sum of all fears, somersault your ears. I'm the result of drinking hundreds of bottles of beer. Paulo is here, I got my stake in the ground. My sounds like grabbing a square rock, making it round with the toothbrush. Smooth touch, I'm too much, I'm too fucked, too upfront, too blunt, I'm too drunk. You who what? I never heard of ya. Heard 100 other dudes spit way better words than ya. You need to practice more, rap's a sport. Whatever happened to freestyling, like rhyming back and forth? Whatever happened to DJing, record scratching? It's dead, it's tragic, and we just let this happen. I'm a veteran savage, I'm better than average. I'm the hidden Ritalin in the medicine cabinet. And every day I'm coming completely prepared. Time is money, I got neither to spare. I am death in the room, I'm evil and feared. I step in the booth and people get scared. No, I don't recognize you or I'm seeing impaired. But I never heard your name or nothing, completely unaware. But you act like I should be familiar with who you think you is. Ridiculous, man, take a seat or a chair. Sit down, this big crown's on my head and there's a reason it's there. Cause someone needs to be a leader in this era. Plus I can do this as easily as breathing in air. We unequally compare, it's unreasonably fair. There I said it, and I'm just leaving it there. Take it how you want to, but please be aware that you're the least of my cares. I speak what I dare, I'm a beast in the lair. I'm gonna eat and not share, yeah. Paulo, Limo, let's go.
Rolling, recording on James.
I am Henry the Red, Duke of Shale, Lord of the Northlands and leader of the people.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. I got news for you, pal. You ain't leaving but 2 things right now. Jack and shit. Jack left.
Beneath the eyes of God, I see the true nature of man. Greedy, we don't just take what we want, we take what we can. And people are all just born naked, and then the evils in this life just come and break us like eggs in a pan. I've never been the type to follow basic command. You're like the bass player trying to keep the pace with the band. I march to my own drum, occasionally ran to this location of greatness, and I'ma stay where I am. Got the mentality of a winner, I'll play till I can. I'm sitting at a table with an ace in my hand. I kill the 5 fingers of death like traits in the shape of my hand. I'm underground, but now this whole basement is grand. Too many fakes in the game who say they're the man, but when the shit hit the fan, they'd hide their face in the sand. I'm running out of patience, my frustrations with them, cause they ain't really hip-hop, no, they're barely a fan.
Hold it. Nobody said anything about 3 books. Oh, that stinking one. He was so busy filling me full of secret little words and his phrases and his baloney that he never said anything about this.
I suppose you all know how to use one of these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on this lever with your thumb and then pull the trigger.
If you were 100% certain that there was no afterlife, would you still be able to preach that there's a positive meaning in life? if you were 100% certain? Some atheists seem to be 100% certain, and yet they still preach that there's some positive meaning to life. Would you be one of those, or would you turn into Cain? So cynical.
Life is evil. I was a kid when I learned that. I've seen a lot of good people turn bad. I used to chill with the dirt bags, and I'd say about half of them took a dirt nap. I've seen how quickly that it goes. I've seen people sticking syringes in the middle of their toes. I've seen fathers abandon their babies. As a child, I saw a man put his hands on a lady. Can't understand this crazy planet we're confined to. So all I could do is continue standing on my own too. So forgive me if I'm cynical, but I'm living in the middle of a shithole, and everybody that I know is miserable. That's why half of them are criminals. Life's a jungle. You might think that you're the lion, but there's always someone out there looking to hunt you.
Like even if the idea that, even if you take the most cynical of ideas, let's say that life is irredeemable suffering and perhaps isn't even justified because of that, it still seems to me that you have an ethical duty, let's say, to live in a manner that reduces that to the degree that that's possible.
I've seen double cross in many forms. You can't trust nobody, you will get destroyed. That same person who was nice how they act, it's that same person who'd put the knife in your back. I've seen teenagers die from overdoses, not once or twice, but more times than people are supposed to. I've seen prom queens turn crack fiends. I've seen athletes turn crack fiends. I used to hang out with the bad seeds. Looking back to my past is like a bad dream. I remember Eon's funeral. His mother pulled me inside and said, I think there's something you should know. She said I was her favorite of his friends. Thanked me, broke into tears, hugged me. It was beautiful. But then her other son died shortly after, and I never heard from her again after that whole disaster.
Like Jung said that this is one of his famous quotes. He said, no tree can reach up to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. And so as I've dug deeper into the depravity of human beings, my sense of the possibility of human beings has also grown, what would you say, in proportion. And until I've become convinced, actually, that good is a more powerful force than evil, even though evil is an unbelievably powerful force.
The crime you two planned was indeed perfect. Only the victim is alive and the murderers are not. It's a pity you didn't know when you started your game of murder that I was playing too.
They tell me hip-hop's dead. Tell me, where did she go? Where did all those MCs disappear with those lyrical flows? And why does everybody all sound the same? And do you think Pac and Biggie are rolling around in the graves? Or have they become irrelevant nowadays? Cause a lot of these younger kids have never heard of the greats. But maybe they were just great to me and my generation. And these kids got their own artists that they're celebrating, same way I celebrate Wu-Tang and Nasir. Hip-hop is still around, but it just ain't here. And you gotta search for it. Look and you will find it. There's many talented rap chefs cooking up that fire. I hold the mic tighter than a crook in his diamonds. And those that have looked through my books mistook it for science. Alchemy and black magic and a lot of passion. Mix it together and the outcome's fantastic. Not saying that I'm better, it's just like every time I step in the booth I pitch my skin, this is heaven. And that's just our differences, whatever. I'm just privileged to even play in the same game as these legends.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
That was
When Will Smith slapped Chris, it was televised. It was witnessed by millions, and we all saw the devil's eyes. Will then went and made a video, apologized. So is now Chris obligated to accept the devil's lies? Is the game mad at Drake? Cause Drake ain't do a feature, put his voicemail on his album. That shit was weak, bro. Not sticking up for him. I'm just wondering, did he do that so everyone can go and make fun of him? Huh? Somebody please fill me, and I'm seriously asking, I don't know. I can't forget Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. That was some of the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. But we all watched it, when at the same time they never televised Ghislaine Maxwell's trial. What about all those young athletes that died in the last few years, and yet no one asked why? I'm not a conspiracy guy, but I'm curious why things got so serious. We're living in mysterious times. Everything is stupid, and I don't want anything to do with any part of being human. Cause everything we ever touch, we always ruin. Humans are disgusting and they're putrid. Don't want anything to do with any part of being human. Cause everything we ever touch, we always ruin. And everything is stupid, and I don't want anything to do with any part of being human. Demi Lovato announced her new pronoun, so now am I supposed to care about what she goes by now? Someone that I never met and never will. But this was front page news, like the biggest fucking deal. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson, people went absolutely insane on the day they split. You followed the clique, you've been brain controlled. No? Then tell me, where did your Ukraine flags go? You were all for France, you were all for Orlando. You were doing your part, but only on command though. Don't you see you're being controlled by the media? They wanna use your body as a machine, rip out your soul and eat it up. And people are exasperated. I think it's wrong that politicians vilify the unvaccinated. WAP giving rap a bad name. Today's a sad day. R.I.P. to Pat Stay. Everything is stupid, and I don't want anything to do with any part of being human. Cause everything we ever touch, we always ruin. Humans are disgusting and they're putrid. Don't want anything to do with any part of being human. Cause everything we ever touch, we always ruin. And everything is stupid, and I don't want anything to do with any part of being human.
If you leave to go try and block someone else's shot, you're going to have Shaquille all over the glass on the rim. How strong is he? Well, I think this backboard company will attest to it.
Now that is the more modern way of trying to make your mark on the game.
I was 11 back in 93, and me and my friend were watching it on my TV. Plays of the month on our favorite sports channel. That's when they showed Shaq dunk and the backboard shattered. I remember seeing Shaq with the ball. He slammed it so hard that the whole net began to fall. Me and my friend were freaking, screaming and hollering. Couldn't believe what we were seeing. We must be dreaming of all of this. Big man getting air, show authority. More importantly, he brought the net down to the floor with him. They say that he was the next promising guy. Was a big song at the time, and everywhere you went he was the most talked about. He'd dominate, the way he'd hop up and drop him down. I remember I was 12, my mom got a magazine all about Shaq when he was on Orlando Magic's team. They said his feet was a size 23, 12 feet 5 inches was a standing reach. His man was a beast in a pinstripe jersey, get it with Penny, and damn, it was like perfect. I turned 13, I got Shaq food for my birthday, played it every day in my room, didn't turn away. Shaq even had a rap album. He did a track with Wu-Tang and still bangs. How about that? Shaq, I'd love to shake your hand, man, cause you the man, and no one could do it like you can, man. People like you need to be celebrated, cause you're a special person and today you're nominated. Shaq, I'd love to shake your hand, man, cause you the man, and no one could do it like you can, man. People like you need to be celebrated, cause you're a special person and today you're nominated. Nominated for extraordinary generosity, and it's awesome to hear it so constantly. He got me laughing so hard it hurts to breathe. He shows mad love to my man Mercules. I see him on TV for Icy Hot in the General. He's a popular dude, man, everybody loves him. He seems like an all-around good guy, and it seems like all he wants to do is have a good time. Back and forth with Barkley, interesting banter. The neighbor of my sister when she lived in Miami on South Beach. Now he's a commentator, 4 championship rings on his fingers. He even stepped into the wrestling ring. Kazan was a mess, but I still have some of the best memories of watching it with my cousin. Afterwards, shutting it off and putting on the game so we can watch him. Number 32 with the ball, all-star MVP, man, he's doing it large. Shaq, I'd love to shake your hand, man, cause you the man, and no one could do it like you can, man. People like you need to be celebrated, cause you're a special person and today you're nominated. Shaq, I'd love to shake your hand, man, cause you the man, and no one could do it like you can, man. People like you need to be celebrated, cause you're a special person and today you're nominated. Shaq, you've gone on to do great things in your life. You shine a positive light, and that's why we love you, man.
Orlando, last game, then a stop was starting. Bowie was coming off the bench as Hill follows and almost does bring down the entire backcourt. That's one we haven't seen.
Until time changes all.
Sky opens up and the rain starts to fall. I will be outside embracing it all and letting every drop hit me to remind me that this world is so fucking big and I am so tiny. Shit has been so hard, but I managed to survive it. Reflect when I'm alone, I take advantage of the silence. Meditation is my resolution, a solution to the stress is giving me mental pollution. It could be worse, it could be cause it has been. And I remember every single little thing that happened. And despite all the stress, I still feel blessed, cause this may be as good as it gets. So I count my lucky stars that I made it this fucking far. Life caught me hard and left me with an ugly scar, and I'm ready for another one. And I'm just trying to live a life, but that same normality as anyone. Let it rain down like a rain cloud on me. I like to feel alive, so I'm dancing in the rain. Let it rain down like a rain cloud on me. I like to feel alive, so I'm embracing all the pain. So let it rain down like a rain cloud on me. I like to feel alive, so I'm making this my day. So let it rain down like a rain cloud on me. Today I'm alive and I'ma make this my day. And don't never let another human make me feel worthless. Let the sun finally shine on me, cause I deserve this. And this is my time now. I cut the snakes from my circle. Bye-bye clowns, you were weighing me down when I was trying to fly, cause nothing could stop a man with his eye on the prize. And I've been through plenty hell in my history, and though it's hard, I try not to dwell on the misery. I keep it trucking, keep it moving, keep it going now. Going for the gold and there ain't nothing gonna slow me down. So bad days are kinda like reminders, cause we've gotten through many of them before because we're fighters. Even if it took everything inside us, we got through and put that shit behind us. And that just makes the good days even better. So each day I wake up, I try to make it a day to remember. Let it rain down like a rain cloud on me. I like to feel alive, so I'm dancing in the rain. Let it rain down like a rain cloud on me. I like to feel alive, so I'm embracing all the pain. So let it rain down like a rain cloud on me. I like to feel alive, so I'm making this my day. So let it rain down like a rain cloud on me. Today I'm alive and I'ma make this my day.
Like a garden full of flowers. The deeper you go, the more beautiful it is. The light gets dim. Like in a church almost. It gets so you don't want to come up.
Paulo. Let's go. Yeah. This my battle song as I traveled on an Avalon, navigating these currents. I keep my paddle strong. My pen hit the paper like a cattle prod. Nowadays my voice feeling rougher than a cancer cough. I'm a no give upper, even when my hands are tied. How long am I gonna do this for? Please answer, God. I need an answer like pronto, cause life is going faster than I thought it would. Lots of obstacles, but I'm maintaining for now, knock on wood. I got the pieces in place, any of them falling down cannot be good. I separate the art from the artist, totally honest. Pepper spray my face if I'm starting a problem, cause getting offended is the new norm. And every line I write is me unapologetic, my true form. I got nothing to hide, cause every time I rhyme I feel so fucking alive. I put the brush to canvas, erupt in madness as soon as my voice touched the bandwidth. Cut your hand quick if you're trying to steal bread from a thoroughbred. I'll make sure you're dead so it don't occur again, and that's it. Sorry bastard, I'll pour hydrochloric acid all over your back while you're sleeping on your stomach on your mattress. I'm nasty like that, brackets, I'm scratching. Imagine a room filled with hydrogen gas. I'm a gigantic big asshole who thinks he's the king of the castle. Rebel by nature, fuck you and your vaccine, fuck you and the Joneses. If you ever try to fuck with my mojo, I'd punch all of you in the noses. This is poetry in motion, I'm the engineer. I've been doing this shit now about 20 years, and my story's too convoluted. Still learning every day, even though I'm way beyond a student. I'm the bullet that went into poor Harambe's chest, and we can get into some bullshit like Conway and Flex. So put your money where your mouth is. I don't take checks, cause I know you're full of it. It's obvious, yes, and you couldn't pass the audience test. I'll wear you down like the sun in the soil when it's rotting the flesh. I'm constantly stressed. I never wanted this mess, but I can vent as long as I wear a guitar on my chest. And I got a mic in my hand, my art is my breath. I'm far from the rest, I'm a confident prick, and I'll keep talking my shit. Braggadocio, sneak up under me like a submarine, I'll blast a torpedo.
I just don't know why. That's all. I just don't know why. But I'm warning you, Avery, you stay away from me. I am not Joe and I am not Lisa. So don't mess with me.
Life is just a stage and we were born in the performance, and the time given to us is in tiny portions. These days run away like wild horses. We're getting closer to the end and what our final form is. I'm speaking from my heart as I record this. I'm all out of faith, my God is dead and all that's left is idol worship. My mind is distorted with visions of piled corpses. I look around and all that I see is violence and torture. The news shows me images of mass shootings, unemployment, killer cops, racist leaders, child soldiers. Instagram shows me piles of portraits of people living their best life. I'm thinking, how can they afford this? And that just brings me down, and that just brings you down. But you should smile more, baby, your smile's gorgeous. We're held down by evil corporations and their fortunes. We should approach your fortress with fire and torches. Stick together, band together, cause these conditions we're living in's unforgivable, and we're demanding better. Our future's at stake, there's so much separation, cause instead of choosing to love, we're choosing to hate. It's the what have you done for me lately era. It's every man for themselves, and we say we care, but we're more concerned with our likes and followers. Naive that these leaders are violating the rights to all of us. The right to live a life that's honest and peaceful, but they separate us all and tell us we're all unequal. Why do these politicians lie? Simple, it's simply for the power, dollars, nickels and dimes. Money is the root of all evil, and yet these churches expect donations from all of their people. If God really cared, then why do little children die? And why did all those people in London die in that building fire? It's fucking horrible, it's becoming normal though. And why do they make housing so unaffordable? And why is education a privilege? Instead of having smart people, we've got a nation of idiots. Think of it, if you're smart enough, the system is damaged, and we can fix it if we work hard enough and come together. Unify, you and I, time is of the essence, we gotta do it
That's like a few years ago. You kind of, you an adult now. You're getting up there in age, but at the same time, you still have these dreams and aspirations. And it's like getting to a place where, like, I was telling you earlier, do I just fall in line? And just, because I've been like, I'm just go to grad school, man. Because I wasn't grad school.
I'm an old timer, and I've been doing this shit since way before they elected Obama, way before this mumble rap era. Working harder, bags under my eyes like mascara. Fast learner from my past eras. I never hide from my failures. I try to be transparent, never run from my problems like bad parents. Handle my own, I'm focused like a cat staring. I've seen it all, said it all. I've been to the top and to the bottom of this hip-hop echelon. Look, it's been almost 20 years in the pockets of my jeans, still looking like bunny ears. Cause I never made a dime from the shit. When that whole fucking time I would've died for this shit. It's unbelievable, nothing surprises me. There's nothing more to talk about, man, nothing inspires me. I'm just bored, I guess I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored with it. I'm just bored, I guess I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored with it. I'm just bored, I guess I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored with it. I'm just bored, I guess I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored with it.
Like you said, I don't watch TV, man. Every day I come home, like I've been uninspired lately. So at least I just try to come home with on the beat and just freestyle if I can't write anything, man. So it's just like always finding something to better myself in some way, fashion, or form.
How old is too old? You too old to rap? Is there an age limit before you gotta take a step back? Then let me leave with dignity and back out this. I mean, what more can I say? Like Jay on the Black album. Cause I just don't feel that drive or desire. Don't get me wrong though, cause inside of me there's still a fire. But it's just like there's no more competition. It's all the same now, but that's my opinion. And they will never make another Illmatic. Some will come close, but none will go past it. Cause it'll be remembered as the first great classic. So all I can hope is to make another Stillmatic. And I'm not out here still trying to get signed. I just do it still because it's a big part of my life. I can't just shut it off. Besides, who are you to tell me to? Music is my therapy. I use it to help me through. I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored with it. I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored with it. I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored with it. I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored. I guess I'm just bored with it.
I really want to invest my time into what I love to do, and not for recognition, or like you said, not for money, but just specifically just for the love and passion that I have to be able to express myself without any confines, man. And I never like been afraid to not say what I want to say. You know what I mean? So I've been writing poetry since I was